Alabama lawmakers could put a stop to vaping in public places. Senator Gerald Allen of Tuscaloosa pre-filed what's known as SB 10 last month. It would add electronic cigarettes to the list of items banned under the state's 21-year-old Clean Air Act. Alabama was the last state to adopt a statewide law in 2003. However, Alabama could be in a minority if lawmakers move forward with this legislation.
Hey folks, Dale Jackson here for Yellowhammer Now. Let's talk about this ridiculous story about banning vaping in public spaces. Not that it's ridiculous that it's being considered, but it's ridiculous why it's being considered. State Senator Gerald Allen, a Republican of Tuscaloosa, was at a football game, and according to him, he went down to a young man and said, "Hey, quit vaping because your smoke is blowing to me and I'm smelling it." And I don't know if it was like the raspberry stuff or what exactly it was, but he said, stop doing that. You're annoying me. And the guy rudely said, "No, this is public. I can do whatever I want, even if I'm being rude." And now a state senator says, "Okay, that's fine, but I'm going to ban it." Now, again, vaping is better than smoking. There's no question about that. And people should be allowed to vape because it's actually pretty good when it comes to getting people off of the cigarettes, which are significantly worse. But let's not be rude about it. If this guy wasn't rude about it, maybe we don't get this butterfly effect. Maybe it happens anyway, but maybe it doesn't. Watch this clip from ABC News about a passenger on an airplane doing something pretty similar.
Tonight, an American Airlines flight from Milwaukee to Dallas forced to divert. The airline says a first-class passenger would not stop vaping during the flight, arguing when the flight attendant warned him to stop. Diverting to Tulsa, police escorting the passenger off.
Now, I know as Americans, we like to do this thing where it's like, I can do whatever I want. Don't tell me what to do. Freedom isn't free and all this other stuff. That's great. But when you run into the wrong person who has power to actually make sure you can't do that, it doesn't always work out the way you want it to. And by the way, you're a jerk if you're doing this on an airplane and other people are smelling it. No one should have to smell something that has been inside your mouth. I just don't get it. And this very pungent odor of some of these, it makes it even more obvious what it is. Now, again, if you're doing it to the point where other people are smelling it, you probably shouldn't do that. But now we're going to get a law. It is going to pass. It's going to be looked at as something that is seen to cut down on vaping. That's sort of what they're trying to do because there have been a lot of attempts to rein in the vaping industry. And I think they've been a little heavy-handed on this kind of stuff. But again, if you're vaping to the point where other people are smelling something that's already been inside your mouth, you're kind of a jerk. And you might be getting exactly what you deserve.